Oklahoma City. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Dort and Holmgren make up the forwards. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Charlotte, James is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then it's Knipple. There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team, Grant.
Well, it depends on the player, B.A. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
Now here's SGA. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Here's Wallace. No good on the 3. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. To the inside. Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
That is tough action to stop. Hartenstein is a great screener and mobile enough to make you pay.
James outside to the paint. And Ball throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, that bucket from SGA just shows you a lot of grit.
Here's Charlotte now. Pass to Knipple. It's James on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Here's Knipple. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Shot clock at 3. Here's Ball. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
That is timing on the part of SGA, protecting that paint.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. BA, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Holmgren, the pass to SGA.
Hornets foul. Top winner. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Holmgren, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Wow, that is so quick by Shai on the catch and release.
You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
Now here's Bridges. Last game he had 34 points, just 3 to shoot. Here's Ball. Drops one in from the wing.
Sweet shot right there from Ball. A multi-talented offensive weapon.
Dort outside. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside, SGA. Hartenstein a screen. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. He got a piece of it. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Hornets trail by 3. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad. A moment here to see the numbers for Colin Sexton.
And all of a sudden, his three ball has left him. It's been a rough stretch for him the past 5 games. His percentage from downtown isn't near what it once was, but he's not going to give up. He'll try to get it going here today.
Here's Knipple. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Lou Dort picks one up. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Con Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside, SGA. Hartenstein with a screen on ball. Pass to Wallace. Shot clock at 5. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
And no matter who it is, you can't give anyone that much room from mid-range.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. It's a 3-point game. Bridges against Holmgren. Bridges passes to Ball. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Ball's got 6 points. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Bridges outside. Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. It's blocked.
Yeah, no way. Not happening. Hartenstein denies it. The 7-footer getting it done defensively.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. SGA passes to Wallace. Here's Hartenstein. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. 6 on the shot clock. Hartenstein with a screen on Ball. SGA can't get it to go. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. James passes to Ball. Back to James. Pass to Ball. 4-3. The shot that time not on target. Thunder with a lead. To the middle. And stolen by Bridges. It's James on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Ball with it. So versatile on offense. Averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Here's Bridges. Driving in. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. SGA against ball. Yep, count it. SGA's got 9.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Here's Knipple. Dort defending. Ball, a screen on Dort. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder leading by 3. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Wallace outside. Holmgren with a screen on James. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Pass to Knipple. Just 5 to shoot. Now Ball. It's tipped.
Yeah, get that out of here. That's great anticipation by Hartenstein.
Here's Holmgren. Yep, that one goes. And now it's a 7-point Thunder lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Knocks down the triple. Ball's got 9.
Fearless from beyond the arc, LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Brian, back over to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Miles Bridges taking 2 shots.
That's good from Bridges. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Colin Sexton comes in for James. Then for Oklahoma City, Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. And Mitchell subbed in for Wallace. Bridges hits them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Pass to Caruso. Now here's Holmgren. And here's Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Diabate grabs the board.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And it's Sexton on the take, and he dunks it down.
The nimbleness of Sexton on the drive makes him tough to stop. He can just squeeze right past you.
Pass to Holmgren. Now Mitchell. Holmgren with a screen on Sexton. Driving to the basket. Mitchell. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Here's Diabate. Back to ball. Outside Sexton. Down low. The Thunder with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
They were so precise with their execution. They didn't make many mistakes on either end, and that took the crowd out of the game.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Now here's Holmgren. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Caruso outside. SGA looking around from deep. Mitchell, and that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Hornets trail by 5. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Now here's Ball. 9 points in the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Well, Shea using his reach to get that block. Don't forget, this guy has a ridiculous wingspan.
And here's Caruso. No points yet. Here's Holmgren. From 12 feet, Diabate grabs the board.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's SGA. He's got 9. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And there's the lob, and stolen by Hartenstein. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Well, that has to be intimidating. They're erasing easy looks, and they're changing perimeter shots as well.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Williams in at the center. Salon, he's checked in for Peterson.
Now in for Charlotte, number 31, Keaton Salon.
Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 3. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte.
Now we're in for Charlotte. Number 22, Mason Plumlee.
Connaughton outside. Inside. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here. Peterson's checked in.
Now we're in for Charlotte. Number 9, Drew Peterson.
Here's Williams. Still without a bucket. There's a screen by Wiggins. And here's Caruso outside. The Hornets pull it in. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Here's Sexton. Banked it in off the glass. Sexton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Mitchell. Williams on the wing. Wiggins outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. This one for 3. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Outside man. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Outside Mitchell. Williams with the screen. The 3 is up. Mitchell finds Williams. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Sexton. There's a screen. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
It's never easy trying to stop Sexton. I love watching him bounce off the defense and finish in style.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Fans, make some noise!
Some changes for Charlotte. James is checked in for Peterson. Knipple comes in for Connaughton. And it's Ball in for Mann. Then for Oklahoma City, Dort. He's checked in for Caruso. Wallace comes in for Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. Now Dort. Now Wiggins. He's scoreless. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Ball with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And Ball gets it to go.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wallace has got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Sexton. Here's the pick. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Talk about a guy who's really broken out. How about Aaron Wiggins, Tim?
Well, BA, he certainly has. He's the former 55th pick in 2021. And you look at the versatility on both ends. He can shoot it drive it, and defends multiple positions.
Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. The free throw drops for Wiggins. And here's Charlotte now. 6-point game. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
I just think you have to place more value on your possessions. We see in this league quite a bit. The more wide-open style can also lead to careless play.
Here's Wiggins following the bucket by the Hornets. To the middle. Now here's Hartenstein. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Memphis.
And he really helped them control the game on the glass.
Ball with the rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's Diabate. 8 points in his last time out. And that one's good. James.
Those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And he's going for the lob. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. Number 1, the Thunder.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Hornets trail by 3. Ball taking his time here. Pass to Knipple. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. From the left block. And another basket for Charlotte.
And if you get a look like that, you better take advantage of it.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Now here's Hartenstein. It's Wiggins on the wing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
To the paint. Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. No good with a layup.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Pass to Knipple. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Wiggins. For 3. Counted from distance. Wiggins got 6 in the quarter.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and it was verging on disrespect, if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
And Charlotte making a change here. Bridges is checked in, and Oklahoma City with a change here too. Holmgren's checked in. SGA against Ball. In tight, LaMelo.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Thunder have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
14 fouls.
Pass to Dort. And here's Hartenstein. Now SGA launches a 3. Great touch from deep, Gilgeous Alexander.
And Shea has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
Here's Knipple. From 13. No good, off the front rim. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Holmgren. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Holmgren, no good on the free throw. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now, you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
To the inside, and stolen by Hartenstein. Inside. Down low, Holmgren drops it in.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To the middle. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And SGA has got the ball here for OKC. 6-point lead. Pass to Wallace. Puts up a 3. Shot's good. SGA making the play.
3 points.
Gilgeous Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one. And Charlotte's shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Back to ball from downtown. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Holmgren outside. Now here's Hartenstein. The D's right on him. Stripped away. Bridges passes to Ball. Here's Knipple. Dort defending. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. Great D that time from Holmgren. Oklahoma City leading by 9.
2 minutes.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Stolen by Ball. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And the bucket is good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
1:19 left to play in the half. James, a screen on Holmgren. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Now That's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now here's Wallace. 9 points in the game. Outside, SGA takes the three. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Holmgren outside. Jacks up a three. The Hornets pull it in. Bridges with it. 9 points in the game. And here's Ball. The three is up. That shot, no good. And so it's Oklahoma City earning this break in the act. Effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Get ready for some high-arena and amazing stunts from your marketplace. Arena Entertainment.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And shifting gears, back to the half we just watched. SGA, outstanding.
Well, this is what we've come to expect. SGA playing with energy and attacking. I don't know how you contain him.
Yeah, tenacious, fun to watch, worth the price of admission. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Hornets trail by 10. They've got James Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's LaMelo Ball. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Pass to Bridges. Shakes him. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. That's good from Bridges. Bridges hits them both. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. taking it inside. SGA.
That's great footwork and great ball control. It feels like Shea can go wherever he wants on the court.
James deciding where to go with it. Now here's ball. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Holmgren against Bridges. James, a screen on Holmgren. 6 to shoot. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Brian, back to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Bridges, following the 3 by Oklahoma City.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. Pass to SGA. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and B.A., this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game. You know, and the growth we've seen from SGA over the years has really been incredible, and it's a testament to that work ethic. He puts in the time every offseason to add something.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. This one for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Wallace misses.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Dort with a steal. They're running. Jumps up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And Dort just wanting that basket more than anyone else. Give him credit for out-hustling everyone.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Dorture Chamber.
Well, when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc, these are the league leaders. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Bridges against Holmgren. A shot to stop the run. Bridges misses.
This is definitely not how they envision starting the second half.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. Hornets trail by 18. To the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Wallace outside. Back to SGA. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Wallace. 9 points in the game. Dort a screen on James. 5 to shoot. Here's Wallace. The Hornets pull it in.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Here's Ball. LaMelo sending it.
I like how aggressive LaMelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
SGA passes to Dort. Back to SGA. The fadeaway, and he gets the bucket. SGA's got 33 points.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now here's Ball. He's got 17. James outside. SGA against Ball. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, man, and the defense now sees SGA taking flight. It's just too much.
James outside. There's a screen. Back to Ball. Oh, deflected. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, they have really taken advantage of the mid-range area of the floor. It's been open for them all night.
And he knocks down the first one. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
And he can't hit the second.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Now here's Hart. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Oh, Hartenstein showing you a little bit of flair right there. Very stylish on that dunk.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Pass to Knipple. Ball outside. James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ball, and he knocks down the 10-footer. Ball's got 20.
Wow, did I just see that? I mean, LaMelo with the artful dribble.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein, and here's Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City to the middle. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
And that's exactly why Hartenstein has a very high career field goal percentage. These are the kinds of shots he's hunting.
Now here's Bridges. 13 points in the game. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
That one goes. Count it. Hartenstein's got 12 points in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Oh, come on, get there, man.
James outside. Pass to Ball. And he lobs it up top.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide open guy.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, it sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the bucket by the Thunder, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Thunder leading by 23. Now Gilgeous-Alexander, 37 points for him. Pass to Holmgren. SGA against Sexton. From 11 feet away, James with the rebound. For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Outside Sexton. Dort against James. Here's Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Holmgren.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Wallace outside. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. James outside. Bridges against Holmgren. And here's Knipple from the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Wallace misses. A difficult situation for Charlotte. Pass to Sexton. Now here's Bridges. To end the cold spell. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Wallace. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Now here's Sexton. Give him 8. They set the pick. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
So both teams making some changes here. .156 left in the third quarter. Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren to the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 12 points for Chet Holmgren.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Pass to Sexton. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You know, Sexton can be just so clever with the ball, disrupting the defense to create for his team.
Sexton against Mitchell. Wiggins has space. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Wiggins has got 8.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And he jams it home with authority.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
SGA against Ball. Pass to Mitchell. There's a screen by Wiggins. Mitchell into the lane. And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it. Peterson, he's checked in for Charlotte. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. Charlotte has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Peterson. Sexton with it. Give him 8. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And the quickness is unmatched. Tough for defenders to check Sexton. I mean, he just draws the contact right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Sexton. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane, and they pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Ball outside. Inside. 3 seconds left. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Thunder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the 3. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Now here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And here's SGA outside. Hornets with the rebound. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. And here's Ball. And the layup is good off the glass. Ball's got 22.
Yeah, he just finds a way. Ball determined to get that bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. That shot off. And here's Charlotte now. And it's Ball off the drive. And Ball throws it down.
And there's the athletic grace of LaMelo Ball. Poetic.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass on the layup. SGA's got 41.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
No problems knocking that one down.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Now here's SGA. Down low. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and SGA throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Now here's Sexton. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, is very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world. His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. On the wing, Sexton, checked by Mitchell. And it's Sexton on the take, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And the pick and roll was a good decision by Sexton. He's got solid playmaking instincts.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Connaughton.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Hartenstein finds Mitchell. Hartenstein with a screen on Sexton.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Caruso grabs the board. And it's Caruso with the ball for OKC. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his 3rd foul so far. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
And here's Caruso outside.
They have the lead, but their three-point game hasn't been as effective as it was in the first half.
Here's Sexton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's SGA. Wiggins with a screen on Ball. Ball against SGA. Shot clock at 5. And here's Caruso outside. Hits the trifecta. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
4th personal foul, 1st team foul. At the line for 2, Kalkbrenner.
First free throw is good. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Bridges, he's checked in for Diabate. Knipple comes in for Connaughton. And James is subbed in for Sexton. Thunder leading by 19. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. To the left side wing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The shot by Dort, no good.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
And he lobs it up.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Wallace with it. James is there. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Holmgren against Bridges. And it's Holmgren missing. Hornets trail by 17. Here's James. Bridges outside. And stolen by Holmgren. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Over Holmgren. Bridges misses.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Here's Dort. Outside for SGA. Driving inside. Here's Wallace. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Ball outside. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Graham.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Now here's Dort. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. For Charlotte, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Pass to Bridges. Ball against Holmgren. Now Ball. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one's good. Ball's got 13 in the second half.
Oh, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. Fires for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Ball. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, Charlotte.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Drops in the layup for 2. SGA's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, and rule number 1, defending Shea, stop the ball. Do not let him drive. Of course, that's easier said than done.
Now here's Ball. Puts up a 3. Wallace pulls it in.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke. James with a steal.
Here's Ball. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Now here's SGA. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his third foul so far.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's SGA. Dort outside. Outside Hartenstein. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Holmgren. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. And the Thunder lead by 20.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
James passes to Ball. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Now here's Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Ball. And there's SGA. That one's good. On the assist from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 assists here tonight.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Dort, shot's good. SGA making the play.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Ball throws it down.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
SGA with it. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.